Hello, hello, hello. This is Tootsie Teasdale, and I wanted to create a video that would be a historical document of the 2020 Community AIDS Action Group of Central Indiana HIV Visibility Walk. It's called Beyond the Diagnosis, and it's the first time that they hosted the event virtually, and that is because in 2020 we had the global COVID-19 pandemic, which caused us all to stay at home and do social distancing. But the Community AIDS Action Group of South Central Indiana, CAAG, really wanted to go ahead and host the event as a fundraiser for Positive Link HIV services. And so here we go. Let's take a look. It started, became a week-long series of events, and we're looking at what they put out when they decided to go ahead and make it a virtual event. So let's go through it and see what we have. On the very first day, we had Remembrance Monday, and this is a really great challenge put out to everybody via Facebook, asking them to post a photo and story of people who they are remembering today, either commemorating or honoring, who are either living with, who are passed from HIV and AIDS. And they received so many great comments from folks online, uh, honoring those people who have either passed away or their reason for being involved in the walk. After Remembrance Monday, they moved on, and on Tuesday, they announced the Digital Quilt Project, asking people to create a digital quilt patch and send it in so that on Friday, at the culmination of the event, they would release the entire digital quilt so that people can share their patches online. And they had Get Tested Tuesday with some great information about why you should get tested and the importance of being tested. And it was so important this year to put out additional information regarding COVID-19 because of the global pandemic. Just a little reminder to people to send in their digital quilt project patches. One of the most successful days, of course, with all of us being stuck inside or stuck at home, was Walk Wednesday. So while we couldn't get together and walk the beeline or walk downtown together as a group to support each other, the challenge for Wednesday was to take a walk around their own neighborhood with people that they might be quarantined with. Of course, staying socially distanced from each other, and then to post a selfie or picture of the walk. And there were so many great contributions. By the look of all those comments, Walk Wednesday was a complete success, encouraging people to get outside, enjoy the day. Again, a reminder about the Digital Quilt Project. And on Thursday, they had a Thriving Through Challenges Thursday. So one of the main things, they put out this great challenge about all kinds of different things you could do at home. So let's take a look at some of those. And at any time, since we're making this into a video, you could always pause this for longer if you wanted to read one of these and actually take the challenge at home, even though the event itself is over. So let's take a look at a couple of the event challenges that were accepted. All right, Kim Asif, the president of CAAG. I believe she's going to get beat in this challenge because she's a little slower than her counterpart here. And now she has the giggles.
What's so funny?
You're just really good at it.
It's not that hard.
It's hard for me.
Three, two, one.
Winner!
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
One.
Oh God. Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
I guarantee I'm gonna lose and that he'll eat it first. It's too big and it's stuck because it's oatmeal.
A winner, winner.
No.
All right. On April 16th, also on Thursday, we finally saw an announcement about, we saw an announcement about Tipsy Teasdale being announced as the MC for Friday. So here's Tipsy Teasdale, who we will hear from a lot tomorrow. Here's some information about Tipsy that was sent out. This was also sent out in the Positive Link newsletter last year. And like I say, if you need more time to read the entire thing on the screen, you can always use your pause button. Getting ready for Festival Friday, the culmination of the whole event. They did create a great playlist. I personally love this photo of Tipsy Teasdale. Meredith Short posted, said she did too. Indeed, the excitement is palpable.
I'm Tipsy Teasdale, your MC for the day. I'm going to give you a rundown of what's happening and when. I'm so happy CAAG invited me to participate in this festival. CAAG stands for Community AIDS Action Group of South Central Indiana, and they do such great work. I've been HIV positive for the last 37 years, and I can't tell you how important the services of CAAG and Positive Link are for those who are living with HIV and AIDS. In these uncertain times with COVID-19, we've all been worried about how we'll survive. But imagine if you were HIV positive on top of that. Though I know times are uncertain, it would be amazing if you could spare a small or a large donation. I'd like to thank our event sponsors, IU Health, Bloomington Pride, Boston Scientific, and Gilead, who are our high-level fiscal sponsors. Atlas Ballroom, O'Neill School of Public and Environmental Affairs, Wood Frog Farm, Oliver Winery, and Indiana Center for Recovery. Here's the schedule for the day. At noon, we have a special treat for you. A few songs from Tipsy that were filmed at the IU LGBTQ Plus Culture Center's 25th anniversary celebration. Also, some original songs from Ethan Howard, who hails from Austin, Indiana, and sings about his diagnosis from the 2015 Scott County outbreak. At 1 p.m., we'll talk about past walks, and we'll go over some of the interesting history from the past 15 years of the walk. At 2 p.m., we'll have an HIV knowledge quiz. During this hour, we will be looking at the history of Positive Link. At 3 p.m., we'll have messages from our generous sponsors. And at 4, you'll see our Positive Pet Post Challenge. We'll have posts with pics of your pet with positive messages. This is Stormy. At 5 p.m., we'll have a live Q&A and more messages from sponsors. Also, we'll introduce Kim Nassif. This is her first year as CAAG president. At 6 p.m., we'll post our digital quilt, including highlight patches. And then at 7, we'll wrap things up. And maybe Tipsy will sing for you again. Okay, there you go. Hope to see you through the day. Hey, Tipsy's back here, giving you a little bit of Maryland. Ooh, I've got a special treat for you. I recently performed at the IU LGBTQ Plus Culture Center's 25th anniversary celebration. Here are a few songs from that performance. Enjoy.
There she is. All right, spotlight operator. Tipsy is over there. Well, hello, Tipsy. Take it away.
Gentlemen, please. Senor, por favor. I once met a man with a sense of adventure. He was dressed to kill. Wherever he went, he said, let's make love on a mountain top, under the stars on a big hard rock. And I said, in these shoes, what is this, a Peace Corps? I said, honey, let's do it here. So I'm sitting in a bar in Guadalajara, and in walks a guy with a faraway look in his eye. He said, I've got a powerful horse outside. Climb on the back, I'll take you for a ride. I know a little spot, we can get there for the break of day. And I said, in these shoes, no way, Jose. I said, honey, let's stay right here. Oh, how about yourself? Oh, what's the company? No me gusta caminar, no puedo montar a caballo, como se puede bailar, es un escándalo. Then I met an Englishman. Oh, he said, are you American? Won't you walk up and down on my spine? Oh, it makes me feel strangely alive. And I said, in these shoes, oh, I doubt you'd survive. I said, honey, let's do it. like this one, it's fun. I made up the words. The night is bitter, the stars have lost their glitter, winds grow colder, suddenly you're older, and all because my men have run away. Well, run away. English accent, or southern drawl. A line of men from shores too tall. Into my life they come, but they don't stay. I remember pretty Peter. Turns out he was a cheater. Never doubted his affections. His kids, I loved his large, you know what I mean. But Pete met Paul and they scooted right away. Should have known he'd disappear. The signs were all too clear. In his when we would play good sex goodbye. Every man I've known has left me. I'm eating chocolate now. Before Pete was Nero, had a body like a hero. 6'4", what a beauty, and man, what a patootie. But Nero was a zero in the head. He had so much in his cup, he just couldn't keep it up. No matter how I stroked and joked the livelong day. Randy took my money. Oh God, he was a honey. Jean-Pierre liked to lick me, but then he wouldn't stick me. LeBron had promise, and really, so did Thomas, too. Wish I could find the perfect guy, one who'd not shoot in my eye. Oh, my bed's so empty. What's a gal to do? Like that? I do too. What happened and why? Looking back, I just can see my error. Maybe I should try the sex that's fair. I've got a special feeling, a thought that's very healing. Maybe Susie or Rosetta would make it so much better. So girls, I'm looking for a volunteer. Forget that Johnny, screw that Mike. I think I'm looking for a dyke. So come on, ladies, won't you buy a guy? some cheer. Then let's get out of here. Peel me a grape, crush me some ice, skin me a peach, save the fuzz for my pillow. Talk to me nice, talk to me nice, you've gotta wine me and dine me. Don't try to fool me, bejewel me, either amuse me or lose me. I'm getting hungry, peel me a grape. Pop me a cork, French me a fry, crack me a nut, bring a bowl full of bonbons, chill me some wine, keep standing by, just entertain me, champagne me, show me you love me, kid glove me, best way to cheer me, cashmere me. Are my teeth chocolate? Oops. Getting hungry. Peel me a grape. Little bit. Here's how to be an agreeable chap. Love me and leave me in luxury's lap. Hop when I holler, skip when I snap, when I say do it. You know what I mean? Send out for scotch, boil me a crab, cut me a rose, make my tea with the petals, just hang around, pick up the tab and never outthink me, just mink me, polar bear rug me, don't bug me, new Thunderbird me, you heard me, I'm getting hungry, peel me a grape. How you doing? We're getting there.
Hey, Tipsy Teasdale back again. This is the 16th year for the walk. Due to COVID-19 and social distancing, we've never had to hold a virtual walk. The walks have been held in various places around Bloomington through the years, including the Beeline Trail and Kirkwood Avenue, with carnivals and activities for folks of all ages. Hundreds of people have raised money for the HIV services in the area. In 2004, CAAG hosted the first AIDS Walk. It began as a way to include and inform students, over the years growing into a community event. In the beginning, the walk raised a couple $1,000s annually. Over the last 15 years, donations have grown to between $20,000 and $25,000. All proceeds raised from the event go to support Positive Link. They are a preeminent provider of comprehensive prevention and holistic social services for those impacted by HIV in South Central Indiana. Tootsie and I were the two highest fundraisers of last year's walk, and it's the first time I personally participated. As a crowd phobe, I can often be uncomfortable at large events, and anticipated being uncomfortable. The party was very chill and relaxed, and the walk itself was cathartic. I remembered all the friends and loved ones who've been lost. Joyful and sad memories washed over me of those we've lost and those still alive and fighting, like me. With so many distractions in life, it was great to stop and reflect. I plan to make it a yearly event for me from now on. Remember, you can donate all the way up through May 1st. And come out next year and walk with Tipsy. Hey, Tipsy Teasdale. I hope you're enjoying the day. We're about to have an HIV knowledge quiz. Here it is. Okay, I'm back with some messages from our sponsors. Take it away. Happy birthday to you.
At Boston Scientific, we are united by a deep caring for human life.
We believe that our work in healthcare comes with a profound responsibility to those around us in South Central Indiana.
When our Spencer-based family collaborates with each other and with our neighbors, our impact is even greater.
Our core values guide us to invest in the well-being of our local community.
BSC, Advancing Science for Life.
Hi, everyone. This is Erin Mordo, and I'm coming into you live from Beyond the Diagnosis. This is a part of CAAG, the Community AIDS Action Group of South Central Indiana. And we are here as part of the yearly AIDS Walk that was renamed in 2020 as HIV Visibility Walk with the main theme being Beyond the Diagnosis. And of course, we usually have this event as part of our yearly fundraiser that we have every year for raising funds for people living with HIV, with HIV in the community, but also building community awareness for HIV, really reducing the stigma and raising awareness around people living with HIV/AIDS. So please bear with me because we are going to try something new in terms of technology. We are hoping to give some major shout outs and thank yous to people who've really been quite supportive for this event. So we're hoping to get Brad Clapper from Gilead on with us. So we just want to give him a chance to talk since Gilead supports this event every year, is really, really amazing. But we want them to be able to tell you a little bit about why this event is so important to them and how they offer their support. So do bear with me. I'm going to try to do a little split screen action and hope that this works. And I apologize if we're having any technical difficulties. Again, that's just one of the things that happens when, like many of you are, working from home and trying to get this all working as best you can from your home network. So I'm going to see if I can bring him on here with me. Hopefully, so that he can talk to you as well. Sorry if we're having some technical difficulties. Let's see.
Hey everybody, Tipsy Teasdale back at ya. It's my favorite part of the day. I get to show off my babies. This is Jackie, she's our little 14-year-old. And this is Stormy, he's 6 and currently napping. Now it's your turn. We're starting our Positive Pet Post Challenge. Please share a pic of you with your pet or pets with a positive message. Show us your kittens, pups, birds, fish, whatever you share your heart with. We'll be posting them through the day. Say bye-bye, Stormy. Wave your paw.
I'm here with Nelson, and we have a message about how we can stop HIV stigma. We can speak out. Isn't that right, Nelson? How do we stop HIV stigma? Speak. Speak. Good job.
All right. Hey, Tipsy Teasdale back again. All right, it's time for a live Q&A, as well as some messages from our higher level sponsors. There's going to be a post from the president of CAAG. Her name is Kim Naseth. Kim is a housing case manager here at Positive Link, and she just wants to share a message about our beautiful virtual walk. Enjoy.
Wanted to make a quick video. Just wanted to make a quick video to say thank you so much for participating this week in our HIV Visibility Walk, the virtual edition. We had to change pace due to the pandemic, and we really appreciate your participation, support, fundraising efforts, and donations. We've had a lot of fun this week, and I hope that you have too. So your financial support goes to Positive Link. Positive Link is the preeminent provider of HIV care in South Central Indiana, and we serve 49 counties in the state of Indiana. We provide a wide array of services, including nutrition assistance, housing assistance, linking people to insurance, HIV testing, providing people PrEP, helping people navigate the healthcare system. We just kind of do it all, and we really appreciate your support right now. During the pandemic, Positive Link staff have been delivering people living with HIV food, toiletries, and medication directly to their homes so that we can keep people at home as much as possible and safe. So your support really does go a long way, and we really do appreciate it. So I just want to say thank you again, and please take care and be safe. Thank you.
For computers at home, I know many of you can relate with that, unfortunately. So I'm going to try this again on my phone. Brad, if you are still out there, try to chime in and I'll get you up here if I can. But I do want to just say that on behalf of myself and all the members of the Community AIDS Action Group and the staff at Positive Link, we are just so thankful for everyone who has joined us with just being part of the events that have been going on this week, people chiming in, people posting photos of themselves walking, of their pets, of their support, of wanting to really reduce the stigma of HIV/AIDS. Everyone has just been amazing. We have such a great community out there, and even though we couldn't be out physically walking at the festival today, people have really been so engaged and part of this whole event. I do want to give a shout out to Maddie too. Maddie and Zoe have been organizing the whole thing, and they've just done a fantastic job. So, you know, even though there's a few glitches and even though technology doesn't always work the way that we want it to, we still get there, we still chime in at the end, and we really appreciate what a robust, amazing community this is, that no matter what, everyone comes together. They're working to decrease the stigma of HIV/AIDS, and everybody has just been such a big part of that. We have amazing sponsors this year. I know you're going to see different messages from specific sponsors about what they're doing. If I can get Brad Clapper from Gilead on here so that he can answer questions himself. We're going to work on doing that. So hopefully if I see him pop up there, leave a comment for me again, I'll pull him up on split screen. But he and I did have a conversation earlier, and we talked about how Gilead always loves to be a sponsor, what just amazing job that they've done every single year to be really involved in part of this. And he did want to say that they were incredibly happy to be one of our sponsors, that they really love just being a part of this every year, and that Gilead has many important things that they do in the health community. But one of the main things we talked about today is that they do provide a range of HIV medication to patients. They really work with different healthcare providers to get the best kind of medication that works for that specific patient. So they are very dedicated to this, and this is very important to them. They also work a lot in terms of, some people don't know that they have PrEP and PEP, so pre-exposure prophylactics and post-exposure prophylactics. That's something I actually work with as a community health educator. I work with our PrEP navigator directly, and that's a very important tool when it comes to prevention for HIV/AIDS, and if someone's ever had an exposure, getting PEP too. So they're really heavily involved with helping us with raising awareness, but giving a lot of different opportunities for people in terms of protecting themselves, getting on medication, and really just helping with the HIV epidemic in general. So just shout out to Gilead. They've always been such an amazing support of what we do here, and we love that they are a huge part of this. So I know that Brad Clapper and I talked about if we couldn't get the technology to work, which, sometimes you just have to roll with the punches. That's how it goes. He might try to chime in with some answers to some of these questions. But like I said, we actually had a really great conversation earlier, and we talked through what some of the things were that were important to them. So I'll also try to answer myself if I don't see him chime in. But we did talk about, why does Gilead support this event every year? And he said it really meant a lot to them to be part of this community, to be working with the educators, with the doctors, with the case managers, with all the important people who really offer care, not just medical care, but community support and love and encouragement to patients, both patients living with HIV or people who are trying to prevent getting HIV themselves, and that can be partners or friends or, really this community. Sometimes people don't realize that it's a huge community when you think of all the people that are involved in that, whether it's just knowing a friend that's positive and being supportive of them, or, if someone doesn't really understand what it means to be HIV positive, or if that could transmit to them, just kind of having an upfront conversation, a very calm and encouraging conversation, and talking to them about how that transmits and how you can protect each other, and, decreasing the stigma where people used to think that, they could very easily get HIV, and knowing now that you can hold someone's hand, you can hug them, you're not going to transmit HIV, AIDS, and that it's okay to still be that person's friend, their partner, that everybody can still have a loving and supportive environment. And I think now that's even more than before important to remember, especially when we're going through COVID-19 and different scary things like that, and not knowing how some diseases or infections may transmit. So that's really important for us to all be educators and friends on that, and continue to remind each other how you can and cannot transmit something. And even though these can be scary times, you can still talk about that and reduce the stigma, and know that when you spread that information, that really helps create a loving, friendly environment throughout your community. So another thing that Brad and I did talk about is just that what the walk means to Gilead, and that's just that they are a big part of this community. They love being part of this community. They have a few reps that cover pretty much multiple states throughout this area, so they're really dedicated. They travel around all over working with health care providers, with educators, and we are just so grateful that they do that. They are amazing resources. They come in with educational materials for us, so we can share that information to patients, and patients can make best decisions with their doctors on treatment, on prevention. It's just, we really couldn't do this without them, and we are so grateful that they sponsor this walk every year. And I see Brad in here. If I can add him on to the call, I'm going to, but I have been talking about a lot of the things that he and I talked about. So nope, I'm not able to do it, but sometimes technology gets the best of us, and all I can say is that he was really happy and excited to be here. If we can get maybe like a recorded video message from him about a few of these things we talked about, we will try to get that up. So sorry about the technical difficulties. We thought we had it in hand, but sometimes that's just how it goes. So I'm really, really glad that they could be one of our sponsors here this year. And from CAAG and Positive Link, we just want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you. Brad says no worries. We talked about it. You know, sometimes the technology goes exactly the way you want and sometimes it doesn't. But so glad they're on board with us here. And thank you, everyone. Just a big shout out to Brad and Gilead. Thank you so much.
Hi, it's Kim again. It's time to announce our top fundraisers and thank them for all of their hard work. So our top individual fundraisers are Robert and Tom Ping Slater, also known as Tipsy and Tootsie Teasdale. They have raised a ton of money for us and they have also helped us with this virtual walk. Tipsy has been our MC today and she has done a fabulous job. We are just so appreciative. Our top corporate fundraiser is Boston Scientific, and they have gotten all of their funds matched, and we just really appreciate all of your work on that, so thank you. Our top group fundraiser is Quarryland Men's Chorus. You all have been fantastic. We are so grateful for all of your fundraising efforts. Our most engaged participant is Fernando Maestre. Fernando, you have been so amazing, being so engaged both with the virtual walk, with our CAAG, and also with our continuum of care. And we are just so happy to have you participating with us and being so engaged. So thank you so much. We really appreciate you all. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Tipsy's back at 6 o'clock. We're about to unveil the first ever digital HIV visibility walk quilt. Throughout the week, we have asked participants to send in a digital quilt patch about why they walk, what is important to them, and who they're honoring, so that everyone can share their voice. It's vital to this walk and the movement of ending the stigma that we come together as a community and see each other. This digital quilt is a step in that direction. Thanks to everyone who sent in their patches. Hey, Tipsy Teasdale, back again. Well, it's time to wrap up. I hope you enjoyed the virtual experience. In these trying times, it's difficult to keep our spirits up. My husband has been forcing me to get up out of the recliner and move my body. We've found that hiking has really brought us out of the funk. Find something you love doing and get at it. I'd like to give a shout out to the Community AIDS Action Group of South Central Indiana for asking me to participate. I hope to see you all out and about, or maybe next year in person at the Beyond the Diagnosis HIV Visibility Walk. You can donate all the way up through May 1st, so please keep it coming. Maybe I'll see you at one of the future Tipsy Teasdale shows. Bye.
that is Tootsie Teasdale back, and I just want to say it's really amazing the work that Positive Link HIV Services does. This was actually posted over a week after the Beyond the Diagnosis HIV Visibility Walk, and look at all these bags that are ready to go out to clients of Positive Link HIV Services, and they are still taking donations for the walk. As of today is April 24th, 2020. And we made this recording of the entire walk from the 17th. And please, if you have a chance, use Tipsy's Go URL, which makes it easier to get to the page, or you can navigate your way there through several different links through friends who might be on a team or friends who are taking in the donations for CAAG and Positive Link HIV Services. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the entire week of festivities.